Assalamu alaikum, I'm Aisha and you're watching Samaa News. Here are today's headlines.
Christmas Eve celebrations are underway across the globe. In Bethlehem, thousands have gathered in Manger Square for the first full festivities in 2 years, with scout parades and events at the Church of the Nativity following the Gaza war. Illuminated churches shine, and families worldwide prepare for Christmas amid calls for peace from the Vatican. Meanwhile, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskyy has also called for peace in his Christmas address, saying the war with Russia continues to bring hardship. He accused Moscow of launching drone and missile attacks, adding that such actions run counter to Christian values. Russian President Vladimir Putin has been briefed on US proposals for a possible Ukraine peace deal following contacts between Kremlin envoy Kirill Dmitriev and representatives of President Donald Trump, the Kremlin said. Kremlin spokesman Dmitry Peskov said Russia would now formulate its position, but refused to discuss Moscow's reaction or the format of the documents, stressing that talks would not be conducted through the media. US financial support for Ukraine reportedly fell by $45 billion in 2025, with cuts far exceeding last year's levels. While NATO allies and the European Union have increased aid, a Ukrainian media outlet says their contributions have not fully offset the drop in US support. Benjamin Netanyahu says Israel plans to spend $110 billion to develop an independent arms industry and reduce reliance on foreign suppliers. Speaking at a ceremony for new pilots, Netanyahu said Israel would still buy essential equipment but aims to produce most of its weapons domestically. Turkey's Foreign Minister Hakan Fidan has met Hamas political bureau officials in Ankara to discuss the Gaza ceasefire and moving the deal into its second phase. A Turkish Foreign Ministry source said Hamas accused Israel of blocking progress and warned that humanitarian aid entering Gaza remains insufficient. Libya's Army Chief of Staff, Mohammed Ali Ahmed al-Haddad, and 4 senior military officials died in a plane crash near Ankara, Turkey. 3 crew members were also killed. Initial investigations point to a technical failure, with sabotage ruled out. Libyan Prime Minister Abdul Hamid Dbeibeh called the incident a tragic accident and declared 3 days of national mourning. Al-Haddad, a key figure in UN-brokered efforts to unify Libya, was traveling with a delegation when the private jet crashed shortly after takeoff. The other officers killed include General Al-Fituri Garibil, Brigadier General Mahmoud Al-Katawi, Muhammad Al-Asawi Diab, and military photographer Muhammad Omar Ahmed Mahjoub. A bomb in Moscow kills 2 police officers and a civilian near the location where Lieutenant General Fanil Savarov was killed days earlier. Russian authorities opened criminal investigations, suspecting the device was triggered by a suspicious man. Russia blames Ukraine for the general's killing. No comment from Kyiv. The US Supreme Court blocks President Trump from sending National Guard troops to the Chicago area, upholding a lower court order that deemed the deployment unlawful. Trump argued the troops were needed to protect federal personnel and property amid protests. But Illinois officials said demonstrations were mostly peaceful. The court noted presidential authority over the National Guard applies only in exceptional circumstances. 3 conservative justices, Alito, Thomas, and Gorsuch, dissented. A 6.1 magnitude earthquake has struck Taiwan's southeastern county of Taitung, shaking buildings as far away as Taipei. Authorities say there are no immediate reports of damage, and chipmaker TSMC said the quake did not disrupt factory operations. New South Wales has enacted Australia's toughest gun restrictions and sweeping anti-protest measures following the Bondi Beach mass shooting that killed 15. The legislation allows police to ban public protests for up to 3 months after a terrorism declaration and restricts symbols or speech linked to prohibited organizations. Critics, including Palestinian, Jewish and indigenous groups, plan constitutional challenges, calling the laws rushed and targeting solidarity expressions. Gold surges past $4,500 an ounce for the first time, silver hit $72.70, and platinum reached $2,377.50 as investors flocked to metals amid expectations of US interest rate cuts and geopolitical tensions. Gold is up over 70% YTD, silver over 150%, and platinum about 160%, marking historic gains. Analysts say gold could reach $5,000 and silver $80 in the next 6 to 12 months.
That's all for now. For more updates, visit www.samaa.tv. Thank you for watching Samaa News.